Cancer. Hi, welcome to my channel. Ten of Cups Tarot. Last time you were here, it probably looked something more like Life at 5.0. Because of all the requests for tarot readings, I decided just to turn it over to a tarot channel, and this is how it shall be. So if we decide that we want to get more into the life after 50, divorce and separation, all that stuff, we will do that at another time on another station. But as of for now, it's time for your reading. I'm sorry I've been away for so long because of, you know, turning over my life, transforming everything. It's unfortunately given me a little bit of a lag in some things, and so I am really grateful to be back because I love to do this for you guys. Just keep in mind that, you know, the old rigmarole, you guys get it every time you watch a tarot card reading. It is a general reading. It's not based on your personal energy, so it is for the collective, the general collective. I hope some of it resonates for you. You'll know if it doesn't or if it doesn't. And if it doesn't resonate for you, please don't try and make it fit. You'll just frustrate yourself. And if it in fact doesn't fit, please try and look at your moon and your rising signs. There's a link in my About page at the very bottom where you can go to plug in your information and find out more about your rising and your moon signs. And when we do that, when I usually watch my rising sign, which is Sagittarius, I find that more often than not, it's far more accurate for me on a general reading than it is when I try and look at my sun sign, which is Taurus. All right, so when I was meditating on your energy, Cancer, I was getting loneliness. I was feeling like you're kind of lonely, that you're looking at a distance, you're looking at someone at a distance and you're wondering how they are. So that could maybe mean like you're looking at their IG page, you're looking at their Facebook page, but you're wondering how they are, what they're doing, if they have a family, if they're still in that marriage, if they're still in that home, if they still live in your city. Maybe it's time just to pick up the phone or send a message. Send a Facebook message, something really kind and very generic and general, and let them pick up the conversation. So yeah, Cancer, I was getting that that perhaps you wished for something else. Oh my goodness. And your energy has just flipped out 6 cards, so we might as well start there. I was just going to say that the energy that, you know what, I think I might go ahead and put these back in the deck, only because I haven't actually called in any guides yet, and we're going to look at them anyway. This is the soulmate card. We're probably going to see it again, honestly. This is the card of your pain and agony and anxiety, all of that coming to an end. This is the King of Cups. It's the king who is the emotional king, the one that brings in all of the emotion. And then this is the Empress. So you may know somebody who's pregnant. You may know somebody who is the Empress. The Empress in the deck of tarot is a woman, an older woman. It might be someone you get advice from. She's usually of childbearing years. Or she can be, maybe she's not. But when she's pregnant, she's not only pregnant with child, but she could be pregnant with ideas, with creativity, things like that. So the Empress is someone that other people tell their stuff to. It takes about 5 minutes for someone to start telling me all their stuff when I'm sitting at a party or a social or something like that. I really don't mind. It stays with me and it never goes any further than me, but I always think it's rather comical when it does happen. Okay, so we'll call in Michael, angels, and my angels and guides, gods and goddesses, hold us with the pure white light to bless me that I can be a good channel for Cancer so we can get a good reading. The most important thing we need to know about Cancer, the general collective of Cancer, the most important thing we need to know about them in their life, in love, in finance. And we're going to start. Here we go. We're going to start with the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is planting. It's planting the seeds of the things, your hopes, your dreams. Could be money as well. When you plant your pentacles, you wait for them to grow. You wait for the harvest, and that's card number 8. 8 is the harvest. So it could be that you're planting ideas. You could be planting seeds for a new job. You could be planting seeds in your children, in a romantic relationship, or a romantic relationship that you want to happen. But that's what that is. It's the start of something new. Wow. Just like that, we get the World card. If you're familiar with the tarot, you know that the World card means that there's really big changes coming up for you, Cancer. The World card is not to be taken lightly, as I always say, and I'm always going to give you the same spiel. Do not take this card lightly. It is a card of the universe. It is a major arcana card, which means that the universe has literally come down and placed this card through me for you. So this is the ending of something old and the beginning of something new. This is not adding to the chapters of your life. This is tossing away the book and starting something brand new, a brand new topic, a brand new life, a brand new job. Maybe you're moving, maybe you're starting a new relationship, but this is the end of something. You're closing a cycle and you're beginning a new cycle. Do not take that lightly. It is a gift. It is a gift to be able to close out old cycles and bring in new cycles. Wow, just like that. So we're planting the seeds because the new world is coming. The old cycle is closing and the new cycle is going to start for you, Cancer. The Moon card. You'd love to be able to see everything in the distance, but you can't. And sometimes there's a reason for that, right? So the card of the Moon, it helps you to make decisions. It gives you meditation. It gives you rest. And so all of those things that go on in the dark, that would be lit by the moon. Now the moon is a beautiful light at the night, but it can also be a liar. I guess you can say that the darkness can be a liar. You know, if you see something very small crawling along the grass in your yard, if it's lit up the right way by the moon, it could look massive. It could look like a monster or a person or whatever. So the thing is that there's a reason that you get the Moon card, and that's because there is stuff in the distance that isn't ready for you to see yet. Sorry, get my hair out of the way. It is so warm here in central Canada, you guys. It is 30 degrees Celsius. You may have to go ahead and Google that for Fahrenheit, but whoo, it's warm. It is warm. Okay, so we've got the seeds being planted. The new world is starting, but you can't see everything. You can't see everything in the distance just yet. And sometimes that's a good thing. I think if we all knew what was going to be coming up, we would make different choices. And that's probably not a good idea, especially when you get two back-to-back major arcana cards and the universe is telling you this is what's going down. So it's probably good. Those are things that you're not going to be able to change. Those things are already in motion. The universe has put those in motion for you. You cannot change those. You can change anything that's minor arcana, which is like planting the seeds. If you decide not to plant the seeds, then, you know, the rest of the stuff is going to come crashing through if you're not prepared. And when you are planting the seeds, you are preparing. We then have the Page of Wands. So we have some passion coming in. So it could be someone who's passionate about something, about anything really. Passionate about a job, passionate about you. It could be passion, romantic passion. It's just passion in general. We're going to take a few more cards so we can find out what kind of passion it is. Oh, look, I told you she was coming up again. The Empress. So if this is not you, so the Empress, first of all, I should say, please don't get hung up on genders in these cards. The Empress, although this one is a woman, the Empress is a woman. The Empress is the person who has, you know, she is the Queen of Swords. She is the Queen of Wands. She is the Queen of Chalices. She's all those things. She's the Queen of Pentacles, all wrapped up into one. The Empress does not chase. I know that sounds a little stuck up, but the truth of the matter is the Empress knows a lot. She's an older woman who knows her value, she knows her worth, and she also knows, come and get me. If you really want me, show me what you want me, come and get me. So you can see that this picture depicts her as being pregnant, as I said before. It could be pregnancies along the way. If that's not what you're planning on, I suggest that you be careful. It doesn't necessarily have to be pregnant with a child. It could be pregnant with ideas, creative ideas. It could be pregnant with love. It could be pregnant with, you know, all of those things that come to us when we need them, our talents, that kind of thing. So that's coming up after the closure, guys. The closure, and when the world reopens to you, the first thing that's being told to you is you're not going to be able to see everything, so trust me. Trust that the universe has your back here, because passion is on the way. Passion for something, and it is something to do with the Empress. So let's keep going. Just love the stories that unfold. It's like watching a good novel. I'm watching a good movie or reading a good novel. Okay. And then we get the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is the best that you can get. It is happiness. It's abundance. It's abundance in all things. It can be abundance in love. It can be abundance in friendship. It could be, it's abundance. It's everything that you need and then some. So the Empress is, up there in the top row, the next row starting out with abundance. After you close an old cycle and start a new one, I don't think that's bad news so far. Not so far. And there we go. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is the harvest. So the Seven of Pentacles is the planting of the ideas. And the Eight of Pentacles is the mastery. It's the harvest. So the Eight of Pentacles can mean harvest, literal harvest, like, are you a farmer? Are you harvesting? It can mean that. Or it could mean harvest of ideas. It could mean it's time for you to harvest all the things that you've wanted. It's life mastery. It's mastery in work. It's mastery in creativity. It's mastery in anything that you are currently wanting to master. I also say that could also be a workplace card. So as I'm looking at this possibly turning into a romance reading, that this could possibly be all taking place in the workplace. This could also mean a new job, though. This could mean that your abundance is either in your work or your abundance is at a new job. That could very well be as well. We'll keep looking here. Now, the Mastery card is coming up under the World, which is the closing of the old cycle and the beginning of the new. And that's why I said that it could be a new job. That's why it looked to me like it could very well be a new job. And those coming up under the Seven of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles. So that tells me that you are getting a great harvest. And I just threw a card. Hang on a second. I'm back. Okay. So that says to me that the harvest is that when you do harvest, that you are going to harvest abundance. So everything that you need and then some. All right. So under the Moon card is the Magician. This could be you. This could be the other person who you're thinking about. But this person has everything they need right now to manifest whatever they want. So it's like almost like winning the lottery. Now, well, kind of, but not really. Like the universe knows what you need, and the universe is only going to give you what you need, no matter what you ask for. But are you manifesting the right things? The thing is that whether you are manifesting good things or bad things, you're right. That's the sad thing. So thoughts become things, so do words, so do actions. So my suggestion is to watch your thoughts, your words, and your actions, because you want to be able to manifest those things. If you are unsure about what manifestation is, please look through YouTube. There are so many great videos on manifestation. So it could be you. What I mean that you have everything that you need, I mean that you have the swords, you have the wands, you have the chalices, you have the pentacles, you have everything that you need. Knowing that this is a story of the Fool, you and I, starting at the beginning of our lives, this is the first person that the Fool goes to visit when they go on their journey. And this is the Magician. They want to be able to have everything in their tickle trunk to be able to manifest whatever they need. That came out under the Moon. So although you can't see everything that's happening, see, for a reason, you can't see everything that's happening, but I'm going to give you all the tools you need to be able to get through this. So universe has your back. Wow, Cancer. Universe has your back. Oh, what do we got here? We got some peekers. Flipped over. We got two of them. First one is, it is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is... it's not being able to sleep. You can see that person's hands are bound and they're holding on, probably uncomfortably to that rope there. It's sadness, depression, anxiety, those things, and they usually keep you up at night. So you're not getting enough sleep, Cancer. That can really play with your psyche. It can play with your body chemistry. So please make sure that you're getting enough sleep, and you can probably turn that over. Now the good thing is that this is the 9. The 10 is being over. This problem being over. So please make sure that you're getting enough sleep. Next card out is telling you, maybe you don't want to hear this, but this is the this is telling me that you've got a mate on the way, or you've got already have a mate that you love very much. So this is the card of love. It is the 2 of Cups. It's the 2 of emotion, and it indicates that either someone is falling in love, going to be in love, or is in love. So it's all about the love. Just love. That's all it is. Right, Kathleen? All right. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So right now, I think the only pentacles we have, are the 6. No, sorry, the 8. Oh, 8 and the 10 and the 7. Oh my gosh, we got lots of pentacles. This is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is the money guy, or woman. The accountant, the person who is assigned the task of taking care of the kingdom in terms of money, in terms of charity, a very charitable person that has a lot of money and makes sure that everyone has what they need, essentially. The King of Pentacles is a good king to have. Page of Swords. So I think at the beginning of the video, if I'm not mistaken, I was talking about somebody looking at you online, and this is what the Page of Swords is. The Page of Swords is looking for information on you. They are looking for information on social media. Where else would we look now? Like right now in 2019, where else would we look for information? Not going to find it in the newspaper. They could stalk you, but that's against the law. However, I don't feel that you need to be worried about this, though. I don't feel that this is sinister. I don't think that someone is going to be stalking you outside your home. So please don't worry about that. That's not my intention, is to make you worry. But this is probably someone who is trying to find out what's going on with you. Are you married? Are you single? Do you have children? Do you still live in their city? That kind of thing. So if your Facebook page is not on lockdown, this person is probably snooping right now and looking through it to find out what is going on with you. And as I was saying before, I wasn't really sure if this was turning into a love reading, but I guess it has now because we got the love card. We got the confirmation of the 2 of Cups, right? So it is someone who's interested in you romantically, that is looking through your social media to find out what you're up to, because they want communication. They want clarity. They want communication. So this is new ideas as well. This could be new creative ideas. This could be someone who's looking at you because there is a project that they want you to help them with. It could be someone, I don't know. It definitely could be about creativity. It could be that someone just needs your help. But these two have come out side by side. And side by side, this is someone is looking at you online. Someone wants communication. So to me, it tells me that whomever is trying to find out information about you online wants to make contact with you and wants to have conversation. The thing to know about this card is this is communication, but also as a result, some things do get cut out. You can be cutting things out of your life, including that person. So that could very well be. So it could be good communication, bad communication. I'm going to go with good because we just pulled the 9 of Cups, you guys. Wishes fulfilled. Cancer, you've got a great reading. Wishes fulfilled. This all went from like a whole, your old life is closing, your new life is beginning, to this person here, or this situation here, which is the 9 of Chalices, or 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is wishes fulfilled. That's what the card is. The wishes fulfilled card is one of 3 apex cards that you want to see in the decks. Well, we've got 2 apex, and that is the 10 of Cups and the Sun. But gosh, this is like really close behind, right? This is only 1 pentacle away from the 10 of Cups, which is the apex card. So you got 9, need to find someone who can give you 1. But you know what? The Fool. You're starting over. Brand new. Brand new. You're just taking what's on your back, going into your new life, and you're going to start fresh. Look at that. She doesn't care. She doesn't care that she's blindfolded. She's just loving life. She is sniffing that flower and loving life. She's adorned. She's got beautiful hair. And the sun is just beating down on her. So the Fool is the beginning of things. It's stepping into something brand new. And it's usually a brand new relationship. Could be a new job, of course. Could be a new group of people. According to your reading here, with this 2 present here, this 2 of Cups, I'm going to say that this is going to be a new start in romance for you, probably. Your energy is crazy. I was really feeling your energy like crazy when I was meditating on it, and I'm telling you, it's really strong energy, Cancer. Just one moment here. Stuck. So you've got this new start coming, and unfortunately, you're undecided about it. Guess what? You better decide, because the universe is kicking your butt off of the bridge. You're out. You're in the water. You better learn how to swim. So this indicates that you're kind of trying to look at life from a different perspective. That maybe in the past you've learned now in this present time that you've learned that in the past maybe you didn't have the best outlook on life. So this is really trying to look at something from a different point of view. I don't know what that might be, but I know for my own life what that means. Please take it as it resonates for your life. And that's a good card to have, because the Hanged Man is in the position to be able to see things in a different light. It's when you can't that you get stuck. And then you go into hermit mode. So this could be you. This could be the person that you're dealing with. Regardless, this person usually goes into hermit mode. They do not talk. They don't communicate. They won't answer your messages. They won't return your texts. They won't call you back. This person is in hermit mode for a reason. And that's probably because they're trying to find a different perspective, and they know something's up. So something's up. They're in a stuck position, essentially, the Hanged Man position, trying to find a different way to look at things, and so they go inside to think about that. So that could be you, or that could be the person that you're dealing with. And then the End of Pain. So I was really, really hoping for you, Cancer, that we were going to get this card, because as you remember, where did it go? There it is. There's the 9. The 9 of keeping you up at night, and anxiety, and, just not being able to shut your brain off. And there it is. I mean, it's pretty graphic. I know the card's pretty graphic, but it's almost beautiful, right? That the end of the pain, the end of the sadness, the end of the anxiety. It's just not good for our hearts. It's not good for our life. It's not good for our sleep patterns, which can really make us sick. So I'm happy for you. I know that's a sort of a morbid depiction, but it's really a beautiful card to have in a reading. And then there's a choice between 2. So either someone's making a choice between you and someone else, or you are making a choice between that person and someone else. But it looks like a choice is being made here by somebody. That person looks pretty confident that they know that they're making the right choice, though. Look at her eyes. She's like, yeah, you know what? Just stand back. Hold my beer. That's right. Hold my beer, because love is on the way. All right, last card, you guys. Last card in the spread. Of course, we end with confusion. So usually we end with confusion when you're trying to make a choice. Yeah, because usually it's because you have many choices. My experience, and this could just be me, but my experience is that the Cancer is very desirable. The Cancer is usually large and in charge. If you are someone who likes that kind of personality, someone who's large and in charge, then that is usually who the Cancer is. They're business savvy, they're good with money, they're very, what's the word we can use on YouTube? They're very good in bed. Usually. Yeah, they're very satisfying. So yeah, this is confusion, probably because there's too many decisions. There's too much fun to pick one, essentially, is what that is. And that could be of anything. I'm not saying it's sexually, I'm not saying it's romantic. I'm just saying it's just confusion over picking what comes next. And that makes complete sense with the rest of this reading here. All right, we're gonna go here. I'm going to go to the Wisdom of the Oracle. I'm going to pull a couple of Oracle cards. I'm just going to give you the overview of them. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck with incredible meanings. And I'm really just starting to get to know it. So please forgive me if I just whip out the book and start reading stuff. I don't usually like to do that, but I just didn't want to give up an opportunity to get to know these cards like this. Just one moment here. No place like home. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Oh, the depictions are lovely. I'm gonna pull one more. Imagine. I love this card. I've had it just one time before and it is beautiful. The sayings are beautiful. The information. So first we'll go to No Place Like Home. No Place Like Home, if I had to look at it, not really knowing what the meaning of the card is, I would say that this person really loves where they live. They love the atmosphere that they've created, the family that is there. 5 and 0 is 5. I would say that it could be someone who is looking to move though, or someone who knows that that there really is no place like home and that everywhere they go is home, right? That could very well be. We'll see what it says here. We're going to 50. Card number 50. 49, of course. And where go? 51. I'll just make you sit here while I look through my book. Jeez. 51. Okay, here's 50, guys. All right, so the meaning of the card, authenticity. Coming home to yourself. Oh, what a great card. Coming home to yourself. That thought had not crossed my mind. Feeling at home, which we had already talked about, and arriving at a place where you just fit. So that's sort of what I was talking about, that no matter where you go, you are home because you feel like you fit in there. Being comfortable in your own skin. Yeah, that's really awesome. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and that you call your own. This card signals the ability to trust yourself. Wow, that is something that I think that all of us need to learn more of, right? And feel at home in your own skin. It is beginning to solidify as you calm your dignity and integrity. Really. Claim. Claim, not calm. As you claim your dignity and integrity. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. I love that. You know who you are, Cancer. You know who you are. Don't let anyone tell you who you are. Don't let anyone tell you what you should be doing or where you should be, or that you shouldn't be watching tarot card readers on the internet. Do you. Always do you. Relationship message, lovers, friends, and companions, and animals are at home in your life right now. You are in sync and full of love, and you can be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships will elicit the same emotional safety. So this person that's coming in, you're the person whom you're gonna close your life off and start again with, sounds like that is probably your person. And make sure you communicate well. What else do we have here? Do the opposite of what feels right, even if it's uncomfortable, because what feels right is really what feels familiar. Oh, that's great too. And you will attract and be drawn to the very things that you don't want anymore. Okay, so do things that are less familiar. Learn new things, because you don't necessarily want to be doing the same things over and over again. Makes total sense. This time will not be different unless you do something different. So it is that, it is the definition of insanity, right? Doing the same thing over and over again and wanting to get a different result, essentially, is what that is. So then we're going to go look at the Imagine card, which is number 20. Number 20. There we go. Number 20, turning imagination into manifestation. Well, look at that. Gosh, I love it. I could not orchestrate these cards to fall this way. Look at that. We did talk about manifestation because you are the magician. You have everything you need to manifest. Imagine everything that you want. Imagine anything that you want that is good for your soul is coming to you as long as you take the time to manifest it. So the Imagine card, if you have creative thoughts or visualizations you want to get out on paper, the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity, and illusions. So storyboarding, I guess, would be a really good one. Would be a way to get your thoughts and out on paper. Who do you want to be? How's that for a question? That's a deep question for this time in the evening if you're watching it when I'm recording it. Who do you want to be? Who do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You were gifted with the power of imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. I don't think we need to go any further, Cancer. If you can dream it, you can create it, because you are the freaking magician. So when your alarm goes off in the morning, this is what I do. So when your alarm goes off in the morning, make sure that you've set it for a 30-minute snooze. I am not telling you that you should pick up bad sleeping habits like me. What I'm telling you is, what I usually do is I will set it for 30-minute snooze, but I will not sleep in that time. When my alarm goes off, I will close my eyes and manifest, is what I will do. Manifest the things. In my manifestations, I act as though I already have these things. I picture myself, let's just say I'm picturing being a millionaire. I'm picturing myself with the money, helping charity, helping people, buying houses for family. I picture myself doing those things. So I act as though it's already happening. It's already happened. And that's what manifestation is. So if you can imagine it, you can live it. I don't think I have anything else to add to that, because who can top the universe? I mean, really, I would be sort of standing at a line if I tried to do that. Anyway, so that's it. I will see you in at the end of the month for your reading going into October. If you are interested in your own reading based on your own personal energies, please look below. My email address is there. We can set something up through YouTube. Where am I? Who am I? I couldn't remember where I was. And then, yeah, we could do it that way if you're interested. You will be paying me in Canadian dollars. I am Canadian. So that is going to give you people whose dollar is more than ours, which is most, going to give you a cut rate, right? To start out for if you've never had a reading before. So that's it. That's it for now. And I hope that you have a wonderful next 2 weeks, and that you are manifesting like crazy, and that you have everything that your heart desires, everything the universe has that is in your heart's desire. Okay, you guys, thanks very much for coming and clicking on subscribe, and please share if you can. I know it's not always great on the internet to do so, but if you can share, that'd be great. I'm really always looking for people to keep this channel going. And if I can keep my subscriptions coming in, then I can just keep doing what I love to do, and that's, helping you. Okay, have a good night. Bye.